Closing in on first pitch this evening from the Twin Cities and Target Field. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Derrick Jeter. He'll get us started in this one under
Leading
the
off
lights.
Tonight for the Yankees, the shortstop, Derrick Jeter.
Here it comes. And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
The center fielder.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0. Hit softly down the line at first. And that's out number 1.
That is first.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. 0 for 5 in his last game, and I know a lot of people don't panic about a game like that, but he just hasn't looked very good. Not a lot of confidence coming out of this guy right now. Maybe this is the game that can get that confidence turned back around and get him turned back around.
First pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working. Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Here comes Tino Martinez. Popped him up. Garver is under it. 2 gone.
That is good.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 home is a ball down and away.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
He's ready now. The pitch.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
That one's in there. 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Next, it'll be Darryl Strawberry. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the belt, the pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Comes set, the 0-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And there's a base hit on the line. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Batting seven, the right fielder, Tim Ray.
Standing in now, Tim Raines. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. 3-run home run down the line in right. Number 17 for him on the season. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Into the box, Jorge Posada. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Posada behind the ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Home half of the first coming up at Target Field. 5-0 New York. Kenny Rogers will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, talk about tough luck. Took the loss in his last start, but it was a complete game effort. He threw the ball really well. We'll see if he can go deep into this one as well.
For the Twins.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Andrelton Simmons.
The windup and the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Batting second.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder,
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Cruz.
Fouled off. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the second inning now from Minneapolis. The Yankees lead this one 5-0. So now to the plate, Wade Boggs. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw at first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Roll, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Another 0-2 coming. That misses. 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Bernie Williams. And that is off the wall in right field. Boggs rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run. And if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Your attention, please.
So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jordan Balazovic enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. In now, number 11. Out in front of it, strike one. Balazovic, a right-hander going 6'5". He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Williams stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Tino Martinez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Tapped up the third base line. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Next, it'll be Jose Canseco. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Looking to minimize the damage here. High in the air out to center field. Buxton finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 6 and the Twins nothing. Josh Donaldson digging in now, and D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Williams is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 10 home runs, 26 RBIs. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
Count is 2-1.
Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to be getting the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Mitch Garver stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Down go the Twins in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated
Top
hitter.
of the third set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 31, Tim Raines.
Next to stand in is Tim Raines, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. And the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Jorge Posada, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Two and one. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 6-0. Here's Byron Buxton now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
That evens it up 1-1. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Jorge Polanco comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Kyle Garlick.
So here is Kyle Garlick, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Polanco leads off first with one away. That's by him for strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Runners are at second and third with one down. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's a 6-1 game.
Second baseman.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz, and it's fouled away. And they're runners at the corners now. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Luis Ariz becomes out number 2 this inning.
Cruz.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Popped him up. Posada waits on it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Twins forced to settle for 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 6 and the Twins 1. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Counts even 2-2 to Boggs. Into the windup and the pitch.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Hard hit towards center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. So now to the plate, Derrick Jeter. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Now at the plate, Bernie Williams, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First offering on its way.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Six runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So next to hit is number 11. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Here's Miguel Sano. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Sano is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Now after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Byron Buxton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Digging in will be Tino Martinez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Line drive to center field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
The left fielder, number 23, Jose.
Next to hit, Jose Canseco. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Canseco, a Cuban-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this. You show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Jose Canseco goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Darryl Strawberry is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Ready on 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Another 2-2 offering. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 6-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off for the
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Jorge Polanco is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jorge Polanco is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. At the plate, Kyle Garlick. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Now here it comes. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Hit down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Now a long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet, and if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
A ball and a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Going back is the center fielder. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 14 on the season. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Third baseman, Josh.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now a 6-4 ball game. And now in the box.
Yeah, Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Into the box, Jorge Posada, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse game continues on.
And that one yanked just foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Raines, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runners on first with 1 down. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Derrick Jeter is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. Still going back. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 14 on the season, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now Bernie Williams. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
These guys are pros, and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
So the next to bat will be number 11. Flew out last time up. First delivery to him as he'll take a look at ball one.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Now the 2-0 home.
That's ball three.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Hey. 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. The 3-2 one more time. The bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's there. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Yankees 8 and the Twins 4.
Leading off for the Twins,
Jeff Nelson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch fouled away.
Nelson.
The windup and the 0-1. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. The next twin up, Mitch Garver. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Behind 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder, Byron.
Up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate, and it's fouled away. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Matt Shoemaker is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 32, Matt Shoemaker.
7th inning ready to roll, and that brings up Tino Martinez.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
First pitch on its way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And this will be fouled away. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, and there's one away. Next up, Jose Canseco. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
In now is the Yankees DH, Darryl Strawberry. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
To the plate now, Kyle Garlick. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy.
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. More from Minneapolis following this. Hansel
Your attention,
Robles has
please.
been summoned from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
as
for
he'll
the
do so to
Twins.
start the 8th.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
So now here is Tim Raines. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Raines.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
1-0 pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
Now at the plate is Jorge Posada as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
No balls and a strike to count. One out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Line drive, base hit to right. That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
1-1.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Hit out towards second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Derrick Jeter will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Next to hit is Bernie Williams. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Randy Dobnak comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Randy Dobnak.
Stepping in now, number 11. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next to the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tino Martinez. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here's the first offering. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 12 and the Twins 4. Now at the plate, here is Luis Arias. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Nelson Cruz comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pops this one up. Boggs is calling for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Raines able to track it down for the third out. Down go the Twins in order. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. And stepping in, Jose Canseco.
The left fielder, Jose Canseco.
Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. Darryl Strawberry waits on deck. Swinging for the fences and just gets a piece of that one. Now 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The payoff pitch one more time. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Donaldson's up with it to second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So now to the plate, Tim Raines lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees are out in front, 12-4. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, starting things for his side.
Leading up for the Twins, the first baseman,
Goose Gossage will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Your attention, please.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Gossage has thrown north of 1,800 big league innings in his career, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1. To 2-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Byron Buxton is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Final strike for the Twins. Hit out toward second. Reined in. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
12-4 is the final in this game. New York, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Kenny Rogers gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Jose Barrios struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 38,649. A reminder